Hello students, in today's class, let's learn about the non-finite verbs. Now, a non-finite verb is a verb which does not show tense and number. I repeat, a non-finite verb is a verb which does not show tense or number. Now you know that a verb is a doing or an action word. Verbs are doing or action words. Now these verbs do not show tense. When you talk about tense, we are talking about the present tense, the past tense and the future tense. You have already studied tenses in the earlier classes. Now each of these present, past and future tenses have 4 forms each. So you have the simple form, the continuous form, the perfect form, the perfect continuous form. That means you have the simple present, you have the present continuous, the past continuous, the future continuous, you have the present perfect, you have the present perfect continuous, you have the simple future, you have the future continuous, you have the future perfect, you have the future perfect continuous. Therefore, four forms into 3 tenses. One verb can be changed into 12 different forms. So when we talk about the tense, the non-finite verb will not show you the tense. Therefore, the tense does not change whether it's present or past or future. Now, when we talk about number, it does not show the number. When you talk about number, you talk about the singular and the plural. According to the rule, a singular subject takes a singular verb, a plural subject takes a plural verb. We will be doing this in the later part. Now, non-finite verbs are of 3 kinds. You have the infinitives, you have the gerunds, and you have the participle. In today's class, we will be studying about the infinitives. The infinitive form of the verb is by using to plus the base form. When I talk about the base form, I'm talking about the form which is in the simple present tense. For example, to study. Study is the base form. From the word study, I can take the past tense where I will be will study, or I can take the future tense shall study, or the past tense study, or I can take continuous I'm studying. So study is the root form or the base form. From the word study, you can change the forms. So the infinitive is the to plus the base form, to study, to learn, etc. So this is the non-finite verbs. We are going to do the infinitives. Now let's see how you form the infinitives. What are the functions of the infinitives? Now students, let's see how and where to use the non-finite verbs. Or in other words, what are the functions of the non-finite verbs? First one, to express purpose. So when you want to express purpose, we can use the non-finite verb. And I told you the non-finite verb, we are doing the infinitive. The infinitive is to plus the base form. So for an example, I went to the mall to meet my friend. Purpose of going to the mall was to meet. So therefore here we are using the infinitive form. Or she got up and rushed to post the letter. So purpose, why did she get up? And that's because she wanted to post the letter. So when I want to express purpose, I can use to plus the verb. Now, again we can use it as the subject of a sentence. Now the subject always comes before the verb. So is a question. What is a question? To be or not to be. So this group of words is doing the work of the subject. So as the subject of the verb, I can use the infinitive form. Or to visit Greece is my dream. Here again, to visit, I can use the infinitive form doing the work of the subject. The infinitive is also used after the direct object. Now, I is the subject, advised is the verb, I advised whom, him is the direct object. The direct object comes after the verb, the subject comes before the verb. So after the direct object, I can use the infinitive to work. So I advised him to work hard. Or she called me. She is my subject, called is my verb. Whom did she call? Me. Me is the direct object. She called me to inquire. So to inquire over here, infinitive form. To complete the meaning of a verb. He agreed. If I just stop over here, he agreed, my verb is incomplete. It does not give me complete sense. So therefore, I can use the infinitive to complete the meaning of this verb. He agreed to help me, or I need something to drink. Therefore, the infinitive can be used to complete the meaning of a verb. The infinitive can also be used as after an adjective. Now I know that an adjective is a describing word. So it is important to be happy. Happy is the adjective. Therefore, after the adjective, important is also an adjective. After important, I am using the infinitive form. The puppy is naughty. Naughty, adjective describing the puppy. So after the adjective, to destroy, infinitive form. The last one with question words. Question words are words which begin with WH. So here we have got where, a question word. Here we have got what, a question word. So with a question word, I can use the infinitive. I do not know where to buy it from. Or I can say, he does not know what to do. So after question words, you will use the infinitive. Therefore, you use the infinitive to express purpose. You use the infinitive as a subject of a sentence. After the direct object, over here I told you, him is the direct object. Or to complete the meaning of a verb, after an adjective, important is an adjective. And with question words, WH words are question words. Okay, in the next class we will do the other two forms of the non-finite verbs.